Psychic Cynthia here, and welcome. I'm logging on to make a quick video about really working in the hologram for abundance. And by hologram, just a short working definition here so you'll understand what I'm talking about. Your hologram isn't just like some virtual reality. Your hologram is really your entire life. And the idea of a hologram, if you were to look up the definition and learn more about that in photography, is that every little single piece of the picture of your life affects and reflects the other parts of your life. And so just to put that in English and to really relate it back to our spiritual psychic work and our metaphysical activities, and especially abundance, relate it back to your prosperity. You know, if your prosperity flow has been stuck, you know, your money, okay, or your abundance, your joy even. One thing you can do is work in the hologram, which is a piece of your life that might seem totally unrelated in this case to your prosperity. Now, you can actually work directly on your prosperity too. And of course, that's part of your hologram as well. But you know, if your finances have gotten stuck or your prosperity's gotten stuck, I would encourage you to work in the hologram in some other more mundane, practical area of life. And the reason I'm making this video today is because that's what I'm doing, is I'm working in the hologram with doing some very deep level house cleaning, and I call it indoor gardening because I do keep a lot of plants inside in the winter and then move them out again in the spring. So, and that requires maintenance inside because they get overgrown in the pots and stuff like that. So something as simple as doing some deep level cleaning, or even light cleaning for some people, can really start to clear out the energy blocks and open the pathways for abundance. And I'll show you in a second what I've been doing here. Actually, I should have showed you it before and after, but it's quite a mess. And that's the other thing. When you work in the hologram and you start, you know, cleaning and rearranging, you're going to make a mess while you're in the process. But hopefully at the end, you know, it will be nice and clean. So I've been up here in my reading room and then also my bedroom upstairs. I've been doing some deep level cleaning, and I had a plant that was really beautiful, but really overgrown. One of these long hanging plants. So it had been about, I don't know, maybe at least 3 feet long. Yeah, it's just getting long and spindly and making a mess everywhere. So what I'm doing, this is called an inch plant, or it's sometimes called a, what do they call it? A wandering Jew, wandering gypsy. It's called inch plant too, because just an inch of it, of the stalk, you can take all these little inches and make new ones, like make a new plant. So I'm actually doing that too while I'm cleaning. And here's the thing. I mean, don't worry about all the details of what I'm doing. Understand that I'm working in the hologram. And I am doing that, yes, to keep my house clean. And I like a clean house. And I want my plants, of course, to be healthy. But there's also going to be a side effect as I'm doing this of, how would I put it, like, more abundance flowing in, more joy, more opportunities. And literally, since I started doing this afternoon, I've had 2 clients write me about signing up for readings. So this really does work, okay? Now, I'm not saying it's always that direct and it's always that immediate. It often is for me, though. I mean, in fact, I often find that just the act of mopping my floors downstairs will bring me in new clients almost instantly. And I know to some of you that's going to sound crazy, but maybe you should try it. You know, if your finances are stuck, if your abundance is stuck, you know, look around at your house, okay? Actually, I want to talk specifically, really, I am talking specifically about working in the hologram of your house. Do you have too much shit, okay? Is the feng shui of your house blocked? I mean, you don't have to be a feng shui master to know if you've got too much crap. And you can tell if the pathways in your house are blocked. I mean, can you walk from the front door to the kitchen without tripping? I hope so. When was the last time you vacuumed your carpet or swept your floors? You know, these are very important things, and the ancient magical people understood this. I mean, before we had so much organized religion and especially Christianity, people worshiped in their homes and they carried out their ceremonies, you know, to honor their ancestors. And they understood intuitively that you needed to have your house clean because that is your temple, literally. And now listen, I know there's a lot of talk these days about how the body is the temple and we want to keep the body healthy and eat a good diet and fill it with light. And listen, I'm all for that. Literally, I am really all for that. And anybody that knows me knows I enjoy some good health food pretty much every day. Okay. But that being said, I mean, if you're only working in the hologram of what you're eating, but your house looks like shit, you better go back to your house and get it cleaned up. I'm sorry, because, you know, that is the primary, where you're living. Okay, yes, your body is primary too, but it's hard to actually achieve health, you know, I think, or at least a healthy mindset. How can you have a healthy mindset when, you know, you're encumbered by a bunch of junk and dirt and clutter? I mean, I think another metaphysical path that really gets us is the Zen path. But the ancient pagans got this too, and the ancient magical people. So, you know, we got to reclaim this wisdom and really pull our heads out of the matrix, pull our heads out of the ungrounded field and come back to the grounding of our own homes and our own bodies and the magic and the mystery that is in that and the power. And so one of the things, again, that you can do if you're blocked in abundance, because I know a lot of people are feeling this right now, and, you know, a lot of people are struggling, or maybe you're blocked in health issues. Again, look around at your house, maybe your car as well. You know, if you have a car, does it need cleaned up? But especially your living space. I mean, even if you just have a room that is your main living space, get that room cleaned up, okay? Eliminate the clutter and open the energy pathways. And that will help you to increase your abundance. On that note, I'm Psychic Cynthia signing off actually, and wishing you all the wonderful blessings in the world and all the abundance as you open these energy pathways up for yourself. Until next time, bright blessings.